So guys, welcome. So today I have something different for you guys. I do play quite a lot of Call of Duty and I've been playing them since World at War and I'm kind of excited for this one. So this is not really a review or just a bit of a gameplay. I will have a gameplay later on, but for this one I just kind of wanted to show you guys some of the weapons and the perks, the attachments, those sort of things that are in the beta, and just see what you guys think about the weapons, and you can get a better idea of what sort of weapons there will be. So yeah, let's just begin. So you have your basic creator class system, which is unlocked. I think in this game it's after level 5. And you have your basic, assault rifles, submachine guns, tactical rifles, light machine guns, and sniper rifles. But this class, the tactical rifles, this is something new that they've added to this game. So basically what this is, usually in assault rifle class, they would actually have them in here, and they usually burst rifle weapons, and either they'll be like a single shot semi-automatic, or they'll be burst fires, and that's basically what they've done. They've made a new class for them, which I think is really good, because when you're trying to grind out those camos, so like your diamond camo, sometimes I always used to hate playing with these. I don't know why, I just hate semi-automatics or burst rifle weapons. They are powerful, but I just never really like playing with them. So I think it's really good they've added a separate class for them. That's really good. Now I can stick to my favorite class, which is the assault rifles. So yeah, so I'll just start with the assault rifle one. So first you have the ICR-7. This is like your basic noob kind of, not noob, but well balanced basically. The first weapon in every Call of Duty game is always well balanced, with the recoil, the aiming, and everything. So yeah, it's a really good weapon. The optics, you have your reflex sight, your holographic sight, your red dot multi-zoom. Now, so this one, I don't think they have it in the next weapon. I'll show you guys what I mean. Then you have your recon. This is like your ACOG sight. The holographic sight, when you actually play, like unlike the other Call of Duties, it actually gives you a slight zoom. So I kind of prefer this, or even this one actually, because you have a choice. You can either zoom in, or you can have it, your normal sight, which is this one. Now, for your attachments, you have your quick draw, your grip, and one thing I really like about it is with the attachments, you actually get sort of a cosmetic change as well. So it's not just, so as you can see, you actually see it on the weapon, which is really good. And you have your laser sight, you have your grip, you have another grip, and you have a long barrel. Now I'll show you what I mean. Now the long barrel, you can't get it on the weapon after this, so I'll show you. I'm not sure why they've done that. I kind of would have liked the choice to have it on every weapon. So can you see? So instead of the long barrel, you have the suppressor. So if you want to play silence, you don't want to, appear on the minimap when you're shooting, it's best to use this weapon, because, I mean, you don't really have a choice. I mean, the other weapon doesn't even have a suppressor. And you have advanced mags, which the other one didn't. The other weapon also didn't have rapid fire. So I'm not sure what they've done with this. I kind of wish they just had attachments and you could just use all of the attachments for any weapon. I feel like they're really limited us with what we can do and taking away some of our freedom, really. But hey, I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I've not really unlocked this yet, but you can still see this. This is the Rampart 17. Very nice looking weapon. A lot of the weapons, they look really futuristic. This one kind of looks like an SMG, but they've included it in the assault rifle. Yeah, so I don't think these are actually modern day weapons. I mean, they're probably in concept somewhere in the world, but they look really futuristic. All the weapons have a really futuristic kind of look to it, kind of following the similar style to Black Ops 3, as you can see. So these are the submachine guns. I can't really remember this one in the previous Black Ops. This one I have unlocked. I'll show you some of the attachments for the weapons as well. So you have your basic this is sort of like a holographic sight where, as can you see on the top, there's no actually dot sight there. You saw when you zoom in, you see a dot just in midair, which is really good. I kind of prefer this sight. Then you have your holographic sight. So you have your rapid fire, you have your AR rounds. I think all these do is just penetrate through material, which is pretty useless, to be honest. You have your increased headshot. So you know if you're trying to get headshots, this is the one. Suppressor. This one has a suppressor. Oh, this one has a long barrel as well. So that's quite good. Usually I don't really play a lot with the SMGs. I kind of prefer the assault rifles, but I'm gonna try and really get my diamond camo with the SMGs in this one. GKS. So yeah, this one has a multi-zoom as well actually, and it has a recon force. So that's, so you see what I mean? Like you can't have this one in the previous weapon, and I'm not sure. I think every weapon has their own sort of attachments and everything. And you have the Spitfire. This looks like a very fast fire rate kind of weapon, kind of like the Uzi. This looks like a really cool futuristic weapon. Looks like something out of Doom or something. This one, I thought this should be a firearm really. Not sure why they've put this in here. It really looks like a sidearm weapon. Then, like I said previously, this tactical rifles. I'm not sure why they didn't just include, like, remove these out of the game. To be honest, I'm not sure anyone uses them. I mean, I'm sure people do, but kind of just look like sniper rifles, really. Then you have the ABR 223. As you can see, a very nice, sleek rifle. Then you have the Swordfish, which is unlocked at level 34. I'm not sure what the highest level is at where you can prestige. I've not really got that far ahead yet. This is the second beta, by the way. They've only included one machine gun in the beta. Now, usually they always have around 3 when on release. Yeah, so they usually have 3 on release. So yeah, this one, I mean, it's pretty good. It just looks like your standard futuristic LMG, really. Nothing special. I always like the looks of LMGs. They always look really big and bulky. And they've got 2 sniper rifles. You have the Paladin HB50 and you have the Koshka. This one looks like a Russian, you know, your basic Russian kind of sniper rifle. And it's very good. Not really played a lot with it. Let's look at some of the attachments for the sniper rifles then. Also, you can actually have a multi-zoom if you want to, you know, quick scope and those sort of things. You have a tritium sight, and you actually have an ACOG as well. I don't know why they call it a recon force. Just call it an ACOG. Like that's what it's called in every game. Treyarch trying to be special. Whoa! Look at the size of the front end though. This is the high caliber. This is going to increase that damage through walls. Then you have your AR rounds. You have a stabilizer. I'm guessing this is just for reducing sway when you zoom in. Yes, it is, as you can see. Quick reload and aim. And you have a second stabilizer. This is just going to improve it that much more. I think you can increase your... I don't get how attaching this would increase how long you can hold your breath. That makes no sense. Increased damage from waste. So yeah, I mean, those are your... Right, onto the sidearms. So you have, they've included a pistol, probably like a Glock, and you have the hand cannon. This is really powerful, by the way. Now, one thing they've also done is they've added shotguns to your sidearms, which is, I mean, I don't know with this one. I mean, that's going to be just so overpowered. Can you imagine having a assault rifle with a shotgun? Like, that is just crazy. So, I mean, they usually had it as a primary, but let's see. I'm just glad they don't have a class system like in World War II, so that's really good. Let's look at some of the attachments for the shotguns. You have one sight in the beta. Not sure if they're going to add more in. You have a stock, which just improves your aiming. You can move faster while aiming. This is going to increase the range. Reload, which is fast loader, which is pretty obvious. Rapid fire once again, which is pretty obvious. I don't think it's an automatic shotgun this. You have a speed loader. Quickly reload all rounds. I think that's going to be really helpful. Choked barrel. Increased damage dealt by pelts and decreases pellet spread. Oh, so this is actually gonna really hone down your aim. It's gonna really make the projectiles come in and rather than spread out over a place, which is really good actually. Quick draw, which is pretty obvious, I guess. And then you have your rocket launchers. I think they will probably add another one in. I mean, yeah, I think they will. They usually have about 2, 3 in every game. And I think with the Black Ops Pass, they will release other ones as well in the future. So now in this, you also have a secondary area, which is like your gear. And in the bay, they have equipment charge, which is basically your specialist thing that you have. It just charges a lot faster. This is the stim shot. So all this does is it allows you to give you health quicker, and you can also move around and shoot and reload whilst you're doing it, kinda. Which is really good because sometimes when you're in the middle of a fight, you need to just quickly jab yourself and get your health back. So that's really good. This is a comsec device, pretty obvious. Decreases your score streaks needed for, what are they called? Your kill streak, whatever. Then you have the body armor. This is so overpowered right now. They need to fix this. It just decreases the amount of damage you take for the first few bullets, I think. And then this increases if you're the kind of person that really wants to play sweaty and you really want to hear your enemy footsteps, you can use this. I'm not used this, so I can't really comment on this. I will do it and let you guys know. But yeah, that's what this does. So I'm not sure if they're gonna add more in. I mean, this is a beta, but come on, let's be honest. I mean, it's 2 months to the release of the game. I'm not sure if they've added more in or they are gonna add more in. Your perks, your basic Call of Duty perks that you have: Engineer, reroll care packages, Cold-Blooded. You have Tactical Mask, which actually, what does this do? Increase resistance to 9 bang. So concussion and razor wire as well, because razor wire is another thing they've added to this game that one of the specialists can do. And you have flat jacket, take less. This is the one that I kind of like. But this is kind of useless in this game because they've removed grenades from this game. So there's only, I think, 1 or 2 characters that will have actually explosive weapons. So I'm not sure if it even makes sense to put this on because you will rarely see people throwing grenades or even use them. Scavenger, your basic one, replenish your ammo from enemies. You have lightweight, run faster, blah blah blah. Gun ho, you can run whilst reloading. You have dexterity, move, climb obstacle faster. I mean, the default speed of how quick your character will actually do these things is already pretty fast. So it's kind of, once again, it just makes no sense. It's a really lazy perk that they've put in. I don't know why they did that. Then you have Team Link. You can see your teammates through walls, which is, I don't know, this is useless because you can see the team on your mini-map. Like, I don't think it makes that much sense. And when the teammate dies, you can see a skull there anyway, so you know something's going on. So I don't see how this will change the way you play at all, or even benefit you. And then you have Ghost. This is one of my favorite ones. Undetectable by enemy UAVs while moving, planting, or defusing. So this is like a must because everyone is running UAV in this game. You have the tracker, you can see enemy footprints. This is pretty good. I mean, I would recommend this for certain games. Then you have dead silence, so if you want to really just reduce your sounds, you can have this. I think this is the strongest perk area, this third one. Imagine having all these 3. Just be unbeatable. Then you have your wild cards. These are basically just your additional perk things that you can do. So like your primary gunfighter, overkill, underkill. I don't know why they've put this in. I've never seen a person say, oh, I wish I could have 2 pistols or 2 sidearms. I don't know, maybe some of you out there, but yeah, for those who would like to have 2 pistols, well, guess what, now you have the option. You have a secondary gunfighter, so this is just allowing you to have more attachments for your secondary, and this is the reverse version of that for your primary, so you can have extra attachments for your primary weapons, these 2. So I think the most you can have is up to 5 then. Yes, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, if you get these 2, but they still have the points system, so I think this up here 6 out of 10 is your point system. I think it's still the 10-point system where you can have, so this is 1, this is 2, and then you'll have 1, 2, so that's 4 together. Depends how badly you want 5 perks, really. 5 attachments. Not sure what this is. Use all 3 perk slots to select perks from perk 1. Oh, okay. So you know how I was saying if you could have all 3 perks from perk 3? Well, guess what? Now you can with this. Then you can have perk greed, which this is so if you really want to go heavy perk kind of player, or have a class where it's really heavy perk build, this is where you can do it. So yeah, and I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, okay. So this is like your sort of side thing. So you have frag. Oh, okay. So you do have sidearms. Wow. I thought they took them out the game completely. Well, that changes things. So you actually unlock grenades at level 29, which is, and you unlock trophy. So you see, I don't get why they've done this. In previous games, they've had this at the top, then it's been this, then this, and trophy system is really right at the end. It makes no sense to have this because, right, this is one thing I don't get. Why would you need a trophy system in early levels if people are gonna get to level 29 anyway? It's kind of a weird system, really. This should be quite at the end, like maybe over here. Anyways, the beta, they might switch things up again. So yeah, this is like just sort of giving you guys a guide of the whole sort of perk thing. Let me know what you guys think about it, the perks, and whether you guys think they should have changed a few things or added a few things in. They will be adding new weapons, and I don't think that this is, you know, all the weapons in the game. No way. I definitely think they will add other stuff in, but I wouldn't hold my breath on that. I'll show you guys the score streaks as well. You have the RCXD. As you can see, with the ComSec device, it goes down to 350, which is quite a lot actually. You have the UAV care package, counter UAV. This is like a rocket missile. You have the lightning. So this is like your pretty basic airstrike, attack chopper, sentry. I've not seen this used so far. I've seen this. Everyone's running this. You have a strafe run, which I've not seen yet. Strike team, which is like kind of like your dogs basically coming in, or troopers in World War II. Then you have AC-130 above. No one's got this yet. I've not seen a gameplay where anyone's got this, but eventually they will. So yeah, I'm gonna have some gameplay up as well, so be ready for that. Let me know what you guys think of the whole perk system, or like the score streaks, and you know, comment below and let me know what you guys think. But yeah, and if you haven't already, you know, leave a like and subscribe as well for more content. I am going to be covering other stuff. And yeah, take care and peace.